Hey guys, this is Taylor Williams again. Just wanted to do a little thing about JSON. Just here on my homepage, if you go here, you'll see I have the just a JSON page, kind of like what I've learned about JSON. JSON is a JavaScript object notation. Okay, the syntax for storing and exchanging data, and it's written in JavaScript object notation. So like this, kind of to explain it to you, I want to show you the code that I wrote. So this is all in JSON except for this picture. You can't pass files through a picture. So that's just a picture. But I wanted to do it like if I was viewing a profile or something, like you can list out different names or different things like that. So here we have uh, a first name, last name, an age, and a class, and then a city. Okay, and if you look um, inside of my code, you'll see that all it is that is calling it HTML wise is right here, and it's just IDs, and these IDs are ways that the JavaScript JSON will be able to show up inside of my web page. So the JSON part is really simple. It's just right here. So my name right here, Taylor, is under name. Last is Williams. Age 29. City is Orem, and class, and then CIT 261. So and like I can do, maybe I can list out all my classes. I want to do CS 308, and then what are the classes? CIT. I forget the one. I think it's 313. All my classes, and I can save that. I will have to push it to see it, but I can bring in my local one. You'll be able to see it. And you save this. You go to my local one that's right here, and you click on that, and it's going to bring it up, and you'll see it lists out all the classes. So class, CIT 260, CS 308, and CIT 313. And that happens because down here it's actually getting document get element by ID, and then it's calling the ID name, or the ID of it, and that's shown up here. So last name right there, age is right there, and class is right there, and then you'll see city that's on this one. So pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Now, to make sure that I didn't, if you notice, I didn't put like this first name, last name, age, and class. These are just strings that I've attached to the data. So I have this string, first name, colon, and then a space. The space is very important because if I get rid of that and I save it, it's going to smash the things together. See, now that Taylor has just moved and smashed together. So when you're doing this, you got to realize, okay, well, I don't want these two things to be right together. So you got to make sure you put a space, because, or I could do this and I can add another space just like that, and I can save it, and it's going to look basically the same. Okay, so that's kind of to explain. So this plus is adding to this it's almost like a variable, but it's like a JavaScript variable of entering into the inner HTML that is ID'd of that. And then these objects, okay, so to explain a little bit more about JSON, is that they're object oriented, like I notated right here, Java object notation. This is what I mean by object notation, is that this is an object, and the notation is these parts right here. It's going to be my JSON, and then the notation is name. So to put it together, I had to put my object dot name. And now let's say inside of name we had another notation. We could put like I think it's like name, and then you'd add like first, and then you'd put that, and then inside. Does that make sense? So it would be like first, and then you can notate first name is Taylor, and then last name is, so name dot first and name dot last are two separate things, and it just allows it to like almost like specify the information even more, and like yeah. So that is all the information that I have for you today. Kind of JSON. It's pretty straightforward. Just putting these the information into the object, and then parsing that object through this JSON.parse, and then you would call that object and the notation of that object. Okay. Thank you so much. Have a great day.